All right, I'm going to take you through this specific campaign, and then we're going to show you how to use it inside of Facebook. So let's do this, and then we'll show you the different examples. Just pull this plug out. All right. Almost there. I hit the wrong button. I'm going through the, okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to go through the Dream 100, and this is how to identify your top 100 customers and then contact via Messenger. But we're going to show you how to do all of those other steps as well. All right, awesome. So this whole concept is based on the fact that if you look at your customer base, okay, whether you have customers, clients, or patients, typically 80% of your profit is generated by 20% of your customers, clients, or patients. Okay, if you think about it, and you go through your numbers, you'll find this to be true. It's Pareto's principle. 80% of our profit is produced by 20. And this is true in everything. 80% of the words that we say are made up of 20% of our vocabulary. 80% of the traffic on your carpet is given to 20% of the carpet, right? This is just like, this is a constant 80-20 rule. And the same is true within our customer, client, or patient base. But you can also use the same principle if you want to reach other people as well. So your first step in this campaign will be to craft your list of 100. Now, as a reminder, you're going to get this recording, you're going to get all of these slides. You don't need to be taking feverish notes here. You're going to get the entire thing. But the first thing you're going to do is craft your list of 100 of your dream contacts. Now, these could be your clients, people that you want to have as your customers, clients, or patients. They could be your dream vendors that you want to work with. So, for example, one of my mastermind members is Snarky Tea. She wants better distributorship, yes, of her tea to many different stores. So she actually has a dream list of vendors, distributors who will represent her and her tea brand, right? So it doesn't have to just be clients. It could be that. I'm just looking for tissue. All right, here we go. All right, and then it might be JV partners, people you want to work with in a promotion, a partnership, a product launch. It could be media outlets. You know, maybe you want to get on Bravo. Maybe you've always wanted to get your own Facebook Live show, so you want to get in front of those people. Maybe you want to get an article in Entrepreneur or Forbes, so you can go in front of reporters. Maybe it's your next 100 members of your membership or your mastermind program. Whatever it might be, you can craft your list of 100, okay? So you craft your list of 100 first. Then we're going to go into LinkedIn, and you're going to go and request a connection, people that you're not currently connected with on LinkedIn. You're going to request a connection with them there. And this is a script that I suggest that you use because it's nice. It's different than what you normally get, but it's not salesy because you're not looking to sell them anything right now. It's just, hi, their name. I've always admired your work with, you name their company, and would love to get to know you, get to know more about you and your business. That's it. That's the whole message. You're not telling them this is some long-term plan for success. This is part of a greater scheme of world domination. You're not putting anything like that in there. You're just making a specific contact, okay? And then you wait 1 week for the connection approvals, okay? You wait 1 week. So I would make all my contacts of my Dream 100, then I would wait a week for them to accept my contacts. Then I could download my list. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, this is awesome. So when you're in LinkedIn, all you have to do is go to your network, and then you hit your connections, and then you go to manage and sync imported contacts. Again, you'll get this all in a recording. And then you're going to go ahead, see mine are already up, right? So we already have them starting to be listed here. You can see this is pretty cool. Like, we have a lot of email addresses here, okay? So no, Walter had popped in. You're not going to get everyone. You won't get everybody, but we have a lot of them. And then you just click export contacts. That's it. And then we're going to go, it's saying pick, and you could just download the archive. And then it downloads a zip file of your contacts. And then you have this contact list you can use for a messenger campaign, because now you can target, like, so here's the way that I recommend that it's used. We had in our Powerhouse group, for example, we have John Toy from Fast Signs. And so he owns a sign franchise. And he has a key list of contacts that he wants to go after. His Dream 100 list is facility managers, marketing managers, and now he's going to have his salesperson follow up with them for sales appointments. But first, he made contacts inside of LinkedIn. Then he's going to do this next step, which is allowing him to get in front of them, and they won't even know why it's happening. He's going to create familiarity with them, and then when he follows up with requesting to have a conversation with them, he's going to be able to, they're going to already know who he is, and now he can close the sale more easily. Because imagine you can download your list, you can show them your content, whatever content you want, establishing yourself as the authority. Then when you follow up either with an ad campaign, one-to-one sales calls, one-to-one sales emails, they already know who you are and they see you as the expert, right? All right, Kelly's going to show you next steps now of how you're going to upload that list and how to set up your messenger campaign.
Awesome. I'm so excited to show this to you guys today. Kim, can you make me a presenter?
Going on it. Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so our first step here is to take that list of your Dream 100 and we're going to put it inside Facebook. Okay, we want it to be inside of Ads Manager as an audience that we'll be able to target. And we'll get into the targeting a little bit more. But the first thing out of everything is just to upload this list. So whenever you're inside your Ads Manager, you can just go to facebook.com/adsmanager. You're going to go up here and you're going to go to audiences. And this is where you're going to be able to create that custom audience. Okay, so you'll hit the create audience button. Kim, are you getting a lot of feedback from me or no?
No, I'm not getting any feedback. I'm not getting any feedback at all.
Okay, all right. So then you'll go ahead and hit custom audience, and then you're going to do a customer file. And then you're going to do from your own file or copy and paste data. And this is where you just find that file that you just downloaded from LinkedIn.
They're all saying that they are getting feedback, by the way.
Okay. I think it slows down like each time you click it off.
Okay.
I don't know why, whatever. If I talk for like 30 seconds, then it will stop. But if it continues to get that, please let us know. Thank you. So this is the connections list that Kim downloaded from her LinkedIn account. So we're just going to take that. We're going to hit open. Facebook requires that you say where you got this from. It was directly from the customers. And then we're just going to give it a name. So a LinkedIn connections. And go ahead and hit next. So now what you have to do is just a little field mapping. So they want to make sure the first name lines up with the first name. The last name in the spreadsheet lines up with the last name. Our first one didn't have an email address, but the other ones did. So we're going to line that up with the email. Let's see. We could do, let's see if company, I don't think that's an option. Okay, so none of the other things that we have about them are options. So we're just going to go with first name, last name, email, and then we're going to upload.
We do have phone number too. On some of them,
I come up in LinkedIn.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but you can do phone number, so you can add that in as well as an option. So it's more of the like the hard data, you know, first name, last name, email, phone number, town that they live in, country that they're from, those kinds of things. So see, we've uploaded 5,369 rows. And then it takes a little bit of time for it to populate in here for you to know your exact match. So the way that they match it is by email address. So if the email address on our spreadsheet matches up with somebody's email address that they use for Facebook, then they've identified that person and now we can target them on Facebook. So that'll take a little bit. But what our next step will be is to find that piece of content that you want to start showing them, right? So Kim was talking about how they're going to start seeing content from you in Facebook and they don't even know why, right? But we have our sneaky little behind the scenes tricks here. So I'm going to take this post that Kim did, 7 travel hacks for keeping your sanity. And all you're going to do is hit boost post. Okay? You got a couple little options in here to choose from. Now you guys probably won't have this problem, but I need to switch my ad account because I'm an admin on 800 ad accounts. So in order to find that custom audience, I just need to switch mine over. So now that we're on that, we'll go back up here. So we're going to choose our targeting and we're going to choose that custom audience, right? And sometimes it'll take a little bit for it to load in here. Let me see. Usually we might have to refresh. But we'll just, for example, we'll just choose this. We'll pretend that this is our LinkedIn list. And then we'll go ahead and choose a budget. So I would say, like, if you wanted to show them content for 7 days and you spend $50 to get in front of these people, that's a really great deal, right? You're going to be getting in front of your dream 100 people, showing them your content, showing them your stuff for $50, which is, fantastic. So then that's it. So then you just go ahead and you hit boost post and then you're done. And they're going to start seeing your content in their news feed, which is fantastic.